Welcome! Today we're going to talk about this awesome 2017 Mini Cooper Clubman all 4 that we have for sale. The all 4 means this has traction to all 4 wheels or all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive was offered for the first time in the second generation of the redesigned Mini Cooper series. The Mini Cooper had a pretty substantial redesign in the 2016 model year, making this 2017 a great choice. So the available all-wheel drive, this does great in the wet, slippery weather we do have here in the Pacific Northwest. And this is the S model, so this has a twin-turbo 4-cylinder engine pumping out 190 horsepower and over 200 pound-feet of torque. So in wet, slippery weather, just front-wheel drive can pretty quickly get overpowered. So having traction to all 4 wheels will greatly improve your wet weather performance. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we know our roads are wet quite often in the spring, winter, and fall. And obviously, if you're going to drive in the snow, you'll do a little bit better with all-wheel drive versus just front-wheel drive. You have these nice, comfortable, supportive seats with the S version of the Mini. S stands for Sport, so this is a little bit of a sportier version. This one has an 8-speed automatic transmission. You have a drive mode selector here, which will make changes to transmission shift points, steering effort, throttle sensitivity. Let's motor hard. That's sport mode. Pretty funny. Okay, so we have the original build sheet on this one. To leave the guesswork out of what this one has. You can see it's pretty fuel efficient, 21 city, 30 highway. We took this one in on trade. Some of our nicest pre-owned vehicles coming on trade. It's a clean Carfax vehicle. Looks like 2 previous owners, and it looks like it's pretty much spent its whole life here in the Pacific Northwest. So let's see here. We have the 8-speed automatic transmission. That was a $1,500 upgrade. This lovely shade of Thunder Gray Metallic was a $500 premium color. Panoramic moonroof, $1,000. LED headlights, $1,000 for those. Heated front seats, $500. Mini Yours fiber alloy illuminated interior style, $400. Rear view camera, $500. Rear park distance control, $500. Car sharing package, $750, which includes navigation system and real-time traffic information. And there you have it. Of course, we're going to print you out a copy. Good amount of equipment. Original MSRP was close to $37,000. A lot of money for a little car. Luckily in the pre-owned market, it's not anywhere near that much money. So you have an 8-speed automatic transmission. I love these toggle switches. So you have a toggle switch for the on-off switch, the traction control. This is the auto stop start. So for a short amount of time while you're not moving, like in stop and go, if you're at a stoplight, the engine will shut off for a short amount of time just to save on gas. Of course, we have the navigation as we mentioned. Parking camera, more toggle switches. You have a toggle switch to open the sunroof, and then you also have these nice sunshades to dim things down if it gets too bright out, which is nice. Nice leather steering wheel that feels wonderful in your hands. I love the retro style gauges. You have the tachometer, speedometer right here. This one has 56,000 miles. Here's the navigation and backup camera. I like this though. This actually is kind of a retro tribute to the original Mini, which here in the original Mini from the 60s actually had a big giant speedometer here. I think it makes more sense to have the speedometer here, but I like how they kind of kept the theme. Dual zone auto climate control. And with the Clubman, it has 4 doors, making it a little bit more practical than the 2-door version of the Mini. Even though it's a small car, you still have a decent amount of space back there. I'm 6'2". I probably want to spend a long time in the back seats, but certainly fine for kids. There's a fantastic twin-power turbo engine, about 190 horsepower, 200 pound-feet of torque. It's actually a BMW sourced engine. Even though Mini started off in Britain, BMW bought the rights to it. So it's even though it's technically a British car, originally the BMW owns Mini, so it has a lot of BMW parts, so it's also, I guess you could call it a German car as well. I love the looks and lines of the Mini. Little design themes are nice. You can see the checkered flags on the headlights. You have the S insignia here on that marker lamp. I like how it has a black roof. Nice contrasting colors with a nice gray exterior. The rear seats aren't too bad for a small vehicle like this. And I love the barn door style rear tailgate, which is nice. If you just want to quickly just put something in and out of there, you can just open one side. It's not as, you don't have to deal with a big tailgate going up and down. so it's a little bit more easier to deal with. It has a windshield wiper for each side, and then when you want to open both, it opens very nice and wide. Decent amount of cargo space, and of course you can fold down the rear seats for even more cargo space. Well, if the rear seats folded down, this actually has a surprising amount of cargo space. Pretty practical little small car. 4 doors, all-wheel drive, fuel efficient, but also very fun to drive, and you have that go-kart like handling that we've all come to love so much from the Mini Cooper brand. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon, and have a wonderful day.